So, NASCAR is making some rule changes ahead of the 2025 season. No, it's nothing to do with the playoffs, although it could have a bearing on what happens in the playoffs. That being, of course, that there will be a new fastest lap point announced for every race weekend for all three of the NASCAR series. So this is for the Cup Series, this is for the XFinity Series, and this is for the Craftsman Truck Series. And what is it called? It's called the XFinity Fastest Lap. So the XFinity Fastest Lap will be awarded to not only the XFinity Series, but also the other two as well. So let's have a look at this, guys, because I've got a full article here on the motorsportreports.com. Let's have a look at what's been said, and I'll give my thoughts about this at the end of the video as well. NASCAR has announced a new rule for the 2025 season that will award 1 point to the team and driver with the single fastest lap in each race across all three of its national series. The XFinity Fastest Lap rule is part of a contract renewal between NASCAR and XFinity, which extends XFinity's role as the entitlement sponsor of the second tier series through 2025 and includes a multi-year agreement for XFinity to continue as a premium partner of the Cup Series. The introduction of the XFinity Fastest Lap rule marks a significant change in the way points are awarded in NASCAR races. Previously, points were awarded based on a driver's finishing position and stage wins. The new rule adds an additional layer of competition, incentivizing drivers to push for the fastest lap throughout the race, even if they are not in contention for the win. Lederer, Comcast Vice President of Brand Partnership and Engagement, expressed enthusiasm for the new rule and the renewed partnership between XFinity and NASCAR. We are not just entering year 11 of our partnership, we're embarking on year 1 of a new renewed relationship between us and NASCAR, filled with fresh energy and exciting opportunities to enhance the competition on the track in a way that has never been done before. The concept of awarding points for the fastest lap is not new in motorsport. IndyCar currently employs a similar rule, while Formula 1 abolished its fastest lap rule ahead of the current season. The introduction of the XFinity Fastest Lap in NASCAR is expected to add an extra layer of excitement and strategy to races as teams and drivers balance the pursuit of the fastest lap with the overall race strategy. The new rule will be in effect for all three of NASCAR's national series, the Cup Series, the XFinity Series, and the Craftsman Truck Series, starting with the 2025 season. This means that drivers in each series will have opportunities to earn an additional point for their team and themselves by setting a fastest lap in each race. So, as the article says, that was written by me, as you can probably see by the bottom of that. It's always weird when I read out articles that I've written, but anyway. So yeah, I mean, it's an interesting move by NASCAR. I think it's a good thing, to be honest. I think there's bigger problems in NASCAR, the playoff system being one that they need to really address, and they are going to do so, they've said. This is a much simpler change to make. I mean, for me, I don't know about you guys, but I never really care about the fastest lap in NASCAR, but now I do. Now, because it's got a bearing on the points there. There is a point on offer there every single race weekend. So there is that. And I feel like that is, I feel like it's a positive change. We'll have to see how kind of things shake out because, in terms of overall lap time, NASCAR doesn't really place as much of an emphasis on it as racing series that have a lot of road courses. So Formula 1, IndyCar, they are either entirely or partly made up of road courses. NASCAR, of course, has road courses, just not many of them. I think there's like 4 on the calendar, 5 on the calendar these days, which is more than they used to have. It used to just kind of be Watkins Glen and Sonoma back in the day, didn't it? So things have definitely changed on that front. So I feel like that'll add a bit of excitement to races that are not particularly the most lively. Having the stages in there, of course, has it as well. And, having just 1 point as well doesn't really break the bank. You can get up to 60 points for a race weekend off the top of my head. You've got 40 for the win and then 10 each for the stage wins. So you can get up to 60 points in a race weekend for NASCAR. Now you can get 61. So it's not really a big percentage change. And it also gives the guys that are further down the order a bigger chance of being able to, compete and get some more points. So I think it's a good thing, to be honest. Inevitably, when it comes to NASCAR, people don't like change. Just like any sport, there's going to be people who don't like the change just because it is not what they want. It's not what they're used to. But I want to hear your thoughts, guys. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Is having a fastest lap point a good thing for Formula 1 or a bad thing? I want to hear what you have to say about this. And of course, keep it tuned here to the NASCARchronicle.com to see much more content on the world of stock car racing just like this. Have a good one, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always. See you soon.